Ladies and gentlemen, I kind of look like Peggy on the early years of Married with Children, like the very beginning, when she was like super young and really pretty. I mean, she looked good the whole time she was on the show, but she ended up gaining a bit of weight. But she was like really pretty all the time. But she looked really, really good in the beginning. You know, she was like really kind of like a pretty, pretty girl, right? Like she looked really good. Anyway, totally enjoyed the show, guys. Now, guys, whenever we see people that are like really, really pretty at first when they start their TV show or whatever they're doing, and then they gain a bit of weight or whatever, they always feel the burden, you know, like how people are like pressuring them to be thin, or in Hollywood especially, but people in general pressure them to be thin, or people in Hollywood. And you know, it's sad, right? Because, you know, being thin is something that's great and everything, but it shouldn't have to be forced upon you. But the thing is, guys, when you are a Hollywood celebrity type, like look at Katie Seagal. Like, honestly, look at her in the beginning when she first started that show. She looked good the whole time, and she was thin the whole time, and she was pretty good. But you know, when you see her in the very, very beginning, she was like so pretty. But I think it's more to do with age, because she was very thin and fit for the most of the time. But you know, when she was like really, really, really thin and really, really pretty, like she looked like Kelly Bundy, right? Like she was really pretty. Anyway, totally enjoyed the show. Now, if you are thinking about, you know, all these people that are in Hollywood that once looked amazing, or like the ones with the bad plastic surgery, right? Like on there was one girl on the Facts of Life, not the Facts of Life, on The Price is Right, and she was like really, really pretty. You know, the models they had on that show, they were all so pretty, right? And so she was like really pretty, and she ended up getting plastic surgery, like a cheek implant, and had made it was like sticking out of her face, and it's like, you know, you're just like, oh my god, like who wants to have that, right? Like honestly, like, and she was like really, you know, upset. Obviously, she was terribly upset by it. You know, and you're just like, you just cut it off. Like, what do you do with it, right? Like it's sticking out of your face, you know. So these people are like, obviously they were like once extremely beautiful, and then they go through these plastic surgery periods, and then they end up having a hard time. So it's really, really tough, you know. Anyway, standard of beauty is great and all. I love it. I really enjoy it. But you have to really relax and not take beauty so seriously, right? Like, I don't take beauty very seriously. I mean, I do with my channel, and I really focus on it, and I really love it. But I don't really, you know, when you see me in person, I don't say beauty every second word, you know. I don't say, you know, I'm beautiful all the time. I mean, I do sometimes actually, but I don't say it like I'm not like I'm a totally different person when you see me in person. Part of that is because I don't hang out with a lot of people, and you don't see me with my wife because she's overseas. But you know, when I'm talking to my wife, I'm not really that kind of person. We just talk about things we want to accomplish, things that we want to do. You know, I'm not really focused on being a beauty guru or you know, like I mean, I'm myself, right? Like most people that are themselves, just relax and don't worry about what they say or do, right? Anyway, totally enjoyed the show. Bye, everyone. Please,